Hello, I'm Demain, head groundsman at Durham County Cricket Club. I've been here for seven seasons now. This is my 8th coming up, and just love the job. Yeah, I'm very well, thanks. Enjoying the wind up here today. My journey, I was a painter and decorator by trade. Always loved cricket, always wanted a job in cricket. And after the housing market crashed in about 1990, I luckily found a job in cricket at a private estate, and part of that job was looking after the ground, and so that's where it started. I just love every part of the job. You have to love this job to do it. It's great when you're preparing surfaces for the players to play on, to be involved with a game that I've loved for all of my life since childhood. Seeing the professional guys go about their business, it's just fantastic. Yeah, people are really friendly in general. We don't get too much interference from anybody. We're allowed to get on and do our job. People trust us, we trust them, and everybody tries to work together. It's a really positive place to be. Match day, let's take it on a match day first of all. We'll normally be in and started by 7:30. First job is removing all of the covers. Then it will be getting the pitch ready, which will be brushing the grass up on the pitch first of all, then cutting it, repainting the lines, rolling it, getting everything ready for the players when they come in, getting the nets ready, which are at the back of the ground here. Yeah, we've got a really good team here. 2 of them were here before I started. That was Mark Patterson, who's my deputy. He's been here 20 years. And Ben Hall's been here 10, 12 years now. We've just taken on a couple more guys. A guy called Barry Bousted, who was head groundsman at Durham School, lots of experience, has come to join us. And we've got a couple of younger guys as well, so it's a good mixture. Do you know, it really disappoints me that people criticise county cricket. I was brought up on county cricket. I love the 4-day, well, 3-day game it was then, the 4-day as it is now, and for me the pinnacle of course is test match cricket. Other people want instant success and instant games, which doesn't appeal to me so much. I mean, to me county cricket is really a test of bat against ball. The best team generally will win over 4 or 5 days, and people have got to have a decent technique to get by in county cricket. If I look back to when I was my first introduction to county cricket in the 70s and 80s, every side had 2 overseas professionals, had their England stars, and it really was a high quality of cricket. And I think now it's diminished quite late to a certain degree, and the game's losing something really because the quality isn't there so much. They're still very good players, don't get me wrong, but when you're talking about watching international cricketers day in, day out, pitting your skills against top international cricketers, the likes of Viv Richards and Clive Lloyd and people like that, it's a different world completely. I love the involvement with the game, being in touch with the professional game. That's what I really love first of all. It's the best office in the world. I mean, on a sunny day, it couldn't get any better than being in a place like this. And I think for me, the big thing is, if I look back to 2019, we had 3 World Cup matches here. That tournament was seen all over the world. The greatest cricketers playing on air stage that we've produced, and full houses, and to see that going around the world to every country, getting good feedback on it, that's massive, and that's, as a groundsman, that's what really gives you a buzz. There's nothing I hate about cricket. I love every minute of it, every aspect of it, even when I'm out when it's pouring down with rain and I'm soaking wet and we've pulled the covers on 6 times and they've got to come on for a 7th time. I still love that. But the game, the job, I really love. What disappoints me more than anything is people who are less than complimentary about the pitches that we provide. There's a lot of talk been going on recently about how county pitches aren't good enough to produce the best England cricketers. To me, that's a load of rubbish. The fact that England aren't playing so well is because their players aren't good enough technically, or their batters aren't good enough technically. It's nothing to do with a pitch. I've been watching cricket matches now for 40 years. I've never seen a ball get stuck in the pitch, as we often hear it does. And those comments are being made by people who know nothing about making a ground at all, or a pitch at all, and that's particularly disappointing for me. And I think that's probably about, for me, the only downside. It is a dream job. It's hard work. A lot of people come in and they see when the game's on, they see us sat in deck chairs watching cricket, and we're getting paid for it, and they think, whoa, that's a job I'd really love. The reality is, when you come in at 7 o'clock in the morning and you've got to pull those sheets off, and then you've got to pull them back on again when it's raining, be prepared for hard work, be prepared for long hours. When you start off, the money's not fantastic, but if you get your head down, if you work hard, throw yourself into it, the world's your oyster, really. There's a lot that you can gain, and listen to people, talk to people. There's a lot to be gained, and as I said earlier, what better office in the world to be working in?